Hello and welcome to the demo of The Binding Hour. So in this game you play as just a random lone stranger, and your car of course has just broken down in the middle of a remote forest because where else would you get haunted? But with no way out, you decide to venture in the forest, I don't know why, and discover that there's actually an abandoned house. Except that, of course, it's not a normal house because as you, the lone stranger, breaks into this house, you accidentally unleashed something that's not exactly friendly and that might not, welcome your disturbance. And so, yeah, without further ado, grab a cup of coffee. My English help. Grab a cup of coffee and let's get going with the demo of The Binding Hour. Oh, I'm already here. Wait, that's straight up not a house. That's just a church. This is not a house. Wait, what? Maybe I can find him in there. What? Oh, okay, I guess I'm not opening this door. God, I shouldn't have gone there in the first place. It was a mistake. A stupid, horrible mistake. Why did they say it was a house? This is not a house. Why is this happening to me? Did I do something wrong? Am I being punished? Maybe this demo is not related to the main game. Hey old man, I need your help. This is not safe. This is absolutely not safe. You should not be putting just candles straight up on wooden floors. That's how you get yourself screwed over. You look like you've seen the devil himself, son. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be... What the hell? What? Hold up. Somewhere in forest. Oh, I can look around, except I can't see anything. Oh, new objective, tab open. Ah, I see. So that was a prequel. Not prequel, but that was a flash forward. Find someone for help. Okay. Well, I'm not really feeling good about remaining on the road, so I'm just gonna go into the forest like a smart person. Oh wait, actually, I'm there's actually an invisible barrier. I can't do that. Sorry, I'll adjust the volume a bit. Also, I do want to point out that there's no settings. There is absolutely no setting. It's just continue and go back to main menu. So we're kind of out of options here. Also, you sure don't want to turn off your car? I feel like that's kind of sketch. But what do I know? Alright, find someone for help. Noted, I will. Dude, you need to take out your phone or something. Sweet mother. Okay, well, that went by too fast. I couldn't read it. Guys, I think in most instances, if my car ever broke down in the middle of nowhere, I would rather actually just stay in my car. So then if someone ever passes by, because it's still on the road, right? Do people even live in places like this anymore? I actually can't see. My screen's quite dark. Who am I to judge? Just need anyone who can help. I would actually stay in my car in most instances because that way it's on the road. So if anyone passes by, I would still be there and could still ask for help. But if I venture out of my car, it's kind of difficult to do that. Hello? Is somebody home? I guess not. New objective, find a way in. Maybe I'll find something useful in the backyard. Wait, hold up. Why is your first instinct? Your first instinct was to try for the door. You didn't knock. And then you decide to break in. Sure, okay. Now, obviously, I am. We're operating on horror movie logic, so I am being slightly more sarcastic than usual, or rather snarky. In reality, I'm actually like I don't care about the plot convenience or the plot holes type of things. It's not really that big of an issue. I'm just playing it up for the bit, just so we're clear. Anything in particular that could be useful? Oh, what is this specific thing? I feel like that could be useful. Ooh, this crowbar might just be my golden ticket to the house. Why would you do this, man? Okay. I can't really fault the spirits for really being mad at you, because you're kind of breaking into someone's house. Regardless. Explore the dining room. What the balls? Oh, hi. I don't know, man. If I hear thumping, let's see if there's anything useful lying around. Sarah. Oh my god. I can't even see the note. Sarah, I left the basement key in the master bedroom drawer. Please call the plumber to fix the basement leakage. Basement pipe leakage. Master bedroom. Okay. Find the basement key. Alright. In the master bedroom. But it's... Hey, can one of these spirits, like, open that? You can wield a crowbar, but you can't wield that. My god. Oh, my heart just aches. I honestly don't know what happened to my little Sarah since that night. It's like a completely different child came home. She didn't want to talk to anyone, not even me. She's completely isolated herself, just staying in her room. It's tearing me apart to see her like this. My eardrums. I can't even shut that. Okay. Oh, merci. Thank you. That was quite loud. I didn't appreciate it. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I genuinely do not think this clipping issue was supposed to happen. Unless you wanted to make a fairy circle, but I don't think a fairy circle would have required that sort of thing. And I also don't think a fairy circle works with grass. But I could be wrong. Ow! My face! I should have flung a door into my face. Wait, so why are you finding... What? Wait, hold up. The note concerned the master bedroom and the basement was supposed to be for fixing a leakage. Great, the line's dead too. Dude, is that plugged in? Why are you even trying to get into... I don't understand our main character's actions. Oh, spaghetti. Why is your first instinct to just... Oh, okay, well, okay, that's... You also gotta fix that. Which is why most games actually don't really let you open some drawers. But yeah. Also, those are the creakiest things I've ever seen. I've ever heard. Ooh wee. My god. This is... What is this? I get it. You guys have an intense leakage. I don't even know I'm searching this. I probably don't even need to search this. So why are you following the note in the first place? I'm confused. I'm confused as to why our character is following the thingy. Are you not concerned that you've been locked out? Or you've been locked in, rather? Hold up. Okay then. Bro, this thing is driving me insane. Also, for horror movies, I never understood why you're not just busting down a window and then leaping through. The master bedroom drawer. Find the basement key in the master bedroom. Oh! Actually, cola. I didn't see that, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, master bedroom, where are you hiding? Oh, you're not, you're child's bedroom. Do you sleep in separate bedrooms? Why'd you do that? My first instinct was this is a child's bedroom because it's like single, you know. But then I see this, I'm like, oh. Maybe they just slept in separate bedrooms, I don't know. Which I guess can happen. No, but this is a child. Why are you guys sleeping all in separate bedrooms? I don't understand. Andrew toxic. I don't understand this. Am I just dumb? Yeah, I am. Animals, yippee. Oh my god, this reminds me of the fact that the book on the anatomy of cats was banned recently in one of the US states. I'm not too familiar because I'm of course not American. So I wouldn't know. Wait, what does this just go straight through? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay then. Alright, this has to be the master bedroom. I need to find that basement key. You said a drawer, right? A battle until death. Oh, wouldn't you know? I know I said it like that. I don't know. There you are. Wait, so why are you going to the basement? That just sounds like a... are you just... This man is just going into... Alright, time to see what's left. What? Why would you do that? What is wrong with you, my guy? I don't understand our protagonist. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait, ce gars-là? Like, genuinely. Why are you just breaking into people's places? Like, if this was like your lost childhood home, I'll be like, yeah, you go, man. But instead, you're breaking into people's places. I don't understand you at all. Like, am I supposed to be sympathetic of you? I can't tell. So also, I can't see anything. Like, I know it says abandoned house, but if there's still notes being left around and there's clearly 2 plates of spaghetti there, I mean, I don't know why I would break into someone's house, to be honest. Like, sure, you're stranded, but also... Wait, what? Qu'est-ce qu'il arrive là? Oh, okay. There I go. Hi. I mean, that's certainly a final scene. I mean, again, I don't understand our protagonist's actions. Because why would he just break into a random house? Like, I think that sets him up to be a very unlikable protagonist simply because he's straight up invading a house. And so I do find that quite the bizarre setup. If all the windows were like broken and everything was decrepit and things were left rotting outside, I'll be like, okay, because then clearly the house is abandoned. This is a house from days old or years old, and you're like, oh, clearly this is without ownership. People have left this since then, but this is clearly still very lived in. You can still see the plates of spaghetti, the notes, and then he decides to follow the logic of the notes, and he decides to go into the basement. So I don't understand why he would do that. I mean, atmosphere wise, I think it was alright. I do think that it does become somewhat annoying at some point when all you hear is over and over and over again. So I do think that can be a bit different. Also, when the protagonist first steps into the dining room, there is laughter, but he doesn't really react to it. So clearly that is meant for the audience, which I don't necessarily have a problem with scares catered towards the audience, but I do feel like in that instance, our main character should... I do feel like this is one of those games where scares shouldn't just be for us. It should be reflected into the protagonist, the playable character as well, because he is the normal person stepping into a paranormal place. So he should be the one who is reacting to things, who should feel that there is something off. If he just steps into a paranormal place and he doesn't necessarily react accordingly, where there's like water dripping, where there's laughter, it just feels like it's definitely just pandering towards the audience. But it also takes away from the fact that our protagonist is just a normal person, and if you're a normal person, you kind of have to react to that sort of thing. You'll be like, oh, what the hell? The only thing that he really explicitly reacts to is just the rumbling, which is okay. He's like, oh man, what is happening? I gotta get out of here. It's like, okay. I feel like you should have gone out of there the moment you heard the laughter. And then you go to turn around and you find the door locked. I think that would have been sort of a better way to sort of develop the scene, where it's like, oh, yeah, protagonist is definitely on the smarter side, even though he did break into a house. For the final scene, we didn't really get much. It's just the spirit dropping down from the ceiling and then appearing at the foot, or not at the foot, at the we just see their legs there, and then we're just sort of just seemingly slumped over the ground, I think, but it's sort of angled in a way where we see like the lower body. So I'm not entirely sure what's the final position of our protagonist. So it's like he's sort of paused mid-step to some degree. Now obviously this is just a demo, so it's highly likely that a lot of this will be refined, and the demo won't be a reflection of the final product. But yeah, I did see that jump scare coming in. And I do give that sort of criticism, where it's like, and I know a lot of people are tired of hearing me giving this criticism, but it's a very predictable jump scare as well, because you can definitely tell that, oh, this is the moment where there's going to be a jump scare, because you're running away, and of course that's going to lead you straight into the spirits, right? How would I... Obviously, I do like that she dropped down from the ceiling. That's fine. Honestly, if I had to really redo the jump scare scene, I would actually just remove the rumbling. I would actually just make the player think that they're safe. The most effective jump scares are when the player think that they're safe, because then they're actually caught off guard. They're like, oh yeah, let's just continue going there, right? So the moment that we got the toolbox, we're like, okay, cool, we can head back to our car, and that's it. But then like you turn around, or at the foot of the stairs, that's when you see her or the spirit. That's when you're caught off guard, because you think you're safe. But because there was the rumbling, you know that there's a setup for something that's going to pop up and appear. So it's definitely, the rumbling was there to build tension. But of course, because the final product is a jump scare, it doesn't necessarily satisfy the tension. Whereas if it was a sort of element of safety in there, and you feel like you're safe and you're walking by, there's no tension, and suddenly jump scare, I feel like that's a much better delivery of a jump scare in that instance. But again, it's just a matter of perspective. I mean, yeah, I don't know why I just yapped a whole bunch. But yeah. Aside from that, I mean, it's a very typical horror movie setup where your car breaks down the middle and you're kind of searching for help. Yeah. I mean, obviously, another criticism I have is to add a settings section, just because Nvidia has that weird thing of, oh, I'm gonna hoard all your PC's resources to utilize all to have like max frames. So having like a settings just to limit frames and all that stuff, I think that'll be helpful. But overall, I think that wraps up for our playthrough of the demo of The Binding Hour. Yeah, if you want to experience this game for yourself, make sure you download the demo on Steam. And if this game did indeed pique your interest, make sure to wishlist the game on Steam, because I'm sure it helps with the devs a lot. And so yeah, I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when and where you are. And see you guys next time. Bye bye. See you and take care. Bye.